Welcome to another edition of Blacks in Motion right here at Black Video News at 8. And as always, it's Sports Guy Clif here to give you the hottest news in sports out there right now. And the hottest thing out there right now is college football. That's right. On this week's segment, we're going to talk about the final four teams. That's right. The top four teams filling out the college playoff bracket. And we're going to talk a little Heisman Trophy finalists. And guess what? That's right. I'm going to give you predictions on both. So to get back to this college football playoff, yeah, my earlier prediction, blew that out of the water because of some of the wins and other teams and what they did last week. So check it out. Here we go. Top four teams. Number one, Alabama. They're still up top, led by Heisman candidate finalist Amari Cooper at wide receiver. At number two, you got Oregon, led by Heisman candidate finalist quarterback Marcus Mariota. Coming in at number three, they finally bumped my team back up, Florida State, led by last year's Heisman winner Jameis Winston. Now, the new kid to the bunch, that's right, TCU kicked out. Baylor didn't make it. Ohio State rounds out the playoff bracket at number four. Look, those guys, you kind of unthinkable of how they got there. They're on their third string quarterback, but they had a dominant performance in the Big Ten championship game, which landed them a number 4 spot, and they're led by head coach Urban Meyer. So now, your two semifinal games are set up, and I'm here to give you your predictions. The first game, Florida State versus Oregon. Now, a lot of people should automatically say, oh, Florida State hasn't been playing well, and Oregon has a high-powered offense. But guess what? Florida State knows how to pull out games in the last minute, last quarter of the game. Those guys are good. They have a lot of grit. They have better athletes than Oregon. So, yes, I am predicting that Florida State will win against Oregon. And Oregon just does not have enough defense. So if it becomes a shootout and it comes to defensive stops, I give the advantage to Florida State. Next game. Now, this one was a little bit unpredictable, and this one should be the best of the two semifinal games, and that's Alabama versus Ohio State. Look, a lot of people might just say, man, Alabama has a well-rounded team, but Ohio State plays very good football coming out of a rich Big Ten conference. And Urban Meyer is a great coach, so he knows exactly what to do, and he's normally not out-coached. And they held the leader in rushing for the NCAA to only 76 yards in the championship game for the Big Ten. We'll talk about him later. So who do I think will win? I think it will be a defensive struggle. But Alabama does have that X factor in Amari Cooper. Look for him to have a breakout game or a breakout play that sets the edge enough for Alabama to pull it out, which sets up the championship game between Florida State and Alabama. Ooh, everybody has been waiting on this matchup. And who's going to win? Clif's prediction, Clif's champion. We're looking at back-to-back championships for Florida State. Yes, I think the athletes will match up evenly, and I just give a little bit of advantage to the guys who've been there before, like Jameis Winston and Rashad Green. Florida State should be able to pull off that game, but hey, don't be surprised if Alabama shows up and acts a fool and wins the game. But I'm telling you, it's going to be Florida State. But hey, go ahead and stay tuned right here to Blacks in Motion. When we come back, we're going to talk a little Heisman Trophy. Go ahead and stay logged on.